kind of fortunate. But yeah, came out, then wanted to be a manager. Bruv, no one didn't rate me. No one did, man. But I get it. I'm just Joe nigga, innit? I just done.
So how was you? So what? You just coming? So who was you approaching, or where was you go? Like you was or was you calling up niggas or linking man like, yo, man's trying to manage you?
Man's got Insta. People got Insta DMing people. Obviously, I came out for a town visit one time. Everyone came up to see, man. Everyone, you get me? So that kind of shut down the whole of the Insta. I got bare followers from there, and then from there, looking at the scene, reaching out to people, trying to manage people. They're not giving me no time and day, you get me? So boom, like obviously, but a few of my brethren in LA, Beans, they've got a studio, you get me? The plus house, or the plush house is like, you get me? And it was in Car Shooting then. So these are like Quay ends, but these are man's bros. Then obviously I was in jail when I was in Thameside. Obviously this is when I met DigDats' brother. You get me? So I've met his brother, and then obviously me and him's kind of we started rapping with each other. Was on the wing. We got close. I came out. He was out. He got a light thing. You get me? I'm doing a big bird, but obviously.
So how deep? Like where in your bird did you butt my man? Like at the end or like the start? Yeah, okay.
Like when I got my 10, and then I moved to Thameside. You get me?
You had the other case. Huh?
Yeah, I had the other case. So that's when I bucked my man. You get me? So obviously I've just started my 10, bro. Like you know, like it's 2013 and I'm out 2018. Like, that's when I bucked my man. You get me? So obviously flipping. I think he's done like a year. He's gone home. He's doing his thing. But obviously I came out. Then he's like, oh, my brother does music. You get me? He's just starting. I just wanted to manage.
Was he on the road sometimes, or was he in the can? No, that's why obviously he was in jail before, innit?
Yeah, but he came out in November. I came out in March. So he came out November 2017. I came out in March.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Do you get it? So he came out. He was out 5 months before me. So from then it was like my brother does music. He's good. He does drill. I don't know what drill is, fam. Just want to be a manager.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know what I mean? Music for man wasn't. I didn't know the history of anything. I had to learn that shit. You get me? So yeah, bro. Like that's happened, and somehow, bro, like man's kind of just got mad creative, bro, and just knew that like marketing was man's thing. You get me? When a man's got talent, I just kind of knew what. But I didn't put no pressure on myself. I don't know, like man's just putting it out to the universe. You get me? And man's actually kind of good at what man's doing. At the start, when man was a manager, people were kind of laughing at me, like, "Oh, manager? What you a manager?" It wasn't cool, fam. There was no coolness to be a manager, bro. You get me? I see 1 or 2 man that was like manager, but like in the industry. There weren't no street niggas really managers like that. You get me? Obviously, you had like Heady One and that they had the, you get me? Adnan and that they had what they was doing, you get me? But there wasn't a lot of, you get me, Kojo fans and them lot, like young babes. Do you know what I mean? Bro, they weren't crazy like street niggas in like. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So yeah, bro. Like, cause I remember, Bram. I remember it like yesterday. I was still in open jail quickly, and Cadet was performing at Wireless. This is how you know how calm it was, yeah? Cadet was performing at Wireless. Young'un was performing. I came on one of Cadet's pluses, me, Young Fiddy, and a few others. Bro, Young'un was bringing out Notes and Fredo. Bro, Fredo came there with like 1-2 man. Like to perform. Do you get me? So in my head, like, this is how you know it's not even the streets are not in the music scene. You get me? Because bro, 5 years down the line, bro, I went to fucking Wireless, bro, and I see fucking 50 man here, 50 man there. Bro, imagine, like, bro. Like, and in my head I was like, raw.
This is what's going on.
This is what's going on. And I get it. You get me? I see Tion Wayne with like 40 man. See Fredo with like 40 man.
Yeah, but this man, you get me. You get me? Come through with the goons.
Of course, but what I'm trying to say to you is 4 years ago, 5 years ago, it wasn't like that. Like, man could just, like, I think that it was more better vibes, innit? It wasn't ganged off, innit? Do you know what I mean? So obviously, obviously, no one don't want to take a L, innit? So I get it, innit? But no, I get it, innit?
I get it, bro.
You get me?
It's dark, innit?
When you obviously when you lot are going just bare man, innit? So
Everybody does the same thing,
yeah.
innit? You know
But it made me realize how the music scene kind of evolved. Like it changed. You get me? Even with DigDats, like him coming through, it when I was in it, it wasn't like as ganged off. And then I think maybe man's USP, what man done, a lot of like man started becoming managers and artists, and do you know what I mean? And obviously, the more market share, more market share grew, and more drill started popping. So there was a lot of artists doing well. Obviously, Digga at that time was in jail.
Yeah, that's what
he was in jail,
bro. Do you know that's funny? Yeah, because I remember coming from when I was in ISIS. I bought a set, like a Bluetooth set, innit? Bearing in mind, when I was in Wailing before, I weren't really, just listening to radio music. Man, I weren't really listening to what was going on. For a hot minute, man, I was in block, or man, I was getting shipped out, so man, I weren't really listening to music.
Yeah.
Then when I bought that set in ISIS, come to Scrubs, man's patting up in ISIS, man, I don't really have a match like that, man. Come back to Scrubs, man's got a Marty. The man them showing me. This is when the man them showing me. The man them showing me Melly, like obviously American youths, YNW Melly, like Little Bait, like all, like them times I don't really, they know
coming up then, innit?
Yeah,
they was coming up then. Yeah.
And the worst thing is, man's listening to you. I can't remember what other UK rappers, but I remember DigDats. I remember that when I was in jail, because I come back to Scrubs for another case. When I was on trial, I was hearing he made a couple tunes, obviously Air Force and some next other tune. And I was thinking, Ray, who's this you? You get me? You get me? So. Yeah, but it makes sense, innit? Around them times, innit?
Yeah, around them times, bro. So obviously that's kind of like man's intro into the scene. You get me? But obviously, at the time, I'm thinking, yo, man's in a home run. Man's trajectory is just flying. You get me?
Yeah.
Man ain't taking no L's. You get me? But then slowly, bro, I started realizing, like, bro, niggas are not happy for man, bro. They're trying to bring man down. They're jealousy, bro.
You reckon? So basically, around whoever was around you was feeling that type of vibe.
No, it's not that. But man's feeling it on the internet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but from what? Random people or from niggas that you actually know?
Bro, it's always random people, but you kind of bro. It's niggas that man knows, bro. They're just on burner accounts, fam.
Bro,
that's what it is.
But you know what's mad though?
Get me?
Because like that's wet, bro.
Bro, that's what it is.
Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't think even when it comes down to youths that don't like man, I don't think them niggas would do that. Would go on the net.
Bro, you'd be
and
surprised.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a joke.
You don't
thing,
think
bro.
that, but people start saying certain things, and you're like, raw. How does man know that?
I know.
You get me?
But you know what it is? It's just I always say this to people. Yeah, your best weapon is silence. You see, when you you talk too much, bro, you would be surprised, bro. There's certain things in life that man's been doing, and man's thinking, yo, like, so
it's rubbed me out. Do you know what? It's rubbed me out in the past where man's always acted on things or always had to retaliate. You get me? And it's like people just saw man as a bully, or they just didn't like man. It took man some time to like now. Obviously, I'm just me, bro. Like, I banter, just whatever. You get me? There's nothing too serious. When a man's sending shots for arms, bro, it's only banter. I'm not. It's not like man. Don't like. It's cool, man, bro. Man's not. It's just banter. You get me? But I understand. Sometimes you have to have thick skin on social media, bro. Like, man's gone through fucking the trap house, and man's come out, and now man's going through this. Bro, it's a big transition, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
It's hard to stop doing something that you're accustomed to as well, innit? You get me? So I fully understand.